Gnocchi. To make homemade gnocchi, you need baking potatoes, flour, egg, salt, freshly ground pepper, and nutmeg is an optional ingredient. First, add 2 pounds of rinsed, unpeeled potatoes to a large pot of boiling salted water. Partially cover and cook for 25 to 30 minutes. Remove the pot from the heat and carefully pour out the water with the lid slightly open, being careful of the steam as it rises from the sink. Place the whole cooked potatoes on a work surface to cool. Let them cool enough so that you can handle them without burning your hands. You can also use a kitchen towel to hold the hot potato. Begin to peel them with a paring knife, keeping the potato whole. The hotter the potatoes are when peeling and ricing, the lighter the gnocchi will be. Once all of the potatoes are peeled, begin the ricing process. One by one, put the peeled cooked potatoes through a handheld potato ricer. Ricing the potatoes is an important step. Using a food processor, hand mixer, or blender will make the potatoes gummy and not at all workable as a dough. Once all of the potatoes have been riced, gently spread them into a thin layer across the work surface to cool completely. Season with salt and pepper. Additionally, grating fresh nutmeg onto the potatoes is an option some cooks use. Next, sprinkle about 2 cups of flour over the top of the cooled riced potatoes. Then, break an egg on top of the floured potatoes. Gradually begin to incorporate the mixture together from the edges using a handheld flat-edged dough scraper, pulling the mixture together into a ball of soft dough for kneading. Dust both hands with flour and form the mixture into a lightly kneaded ball. Knead the potato flour mixture until you have a smooth, light, and pliable dough. This process should take about 3 minutes. Do not overwork the dough or it will become tough and heavy. Using the dough scraper, cut off 1/3 of the dough ball and place it on your floured work surface. Using your hands, roll this portion of the dough into an even rope strand about the thickness of your thumb. Use the dough scraper to cut off pieces of dough about a 1/2 inch in length. Using a fork against your work surface, take each small ball of dough and carefully press it against the fork, rolling it downward towards the tip of the teeth. You will begin creating a ridge-surfaced dumpling. Do the same with the rest of the dough until complete. If you do not have time to cook the whole batch of dough, the shaped gnocchi can be frozen immediately. Arrange them on a baking pan and place it in the freezer until they are solidly frozen. Place the frozen gnocchi in a freezer bag for storage. In a large pot, bring salted water to a boil. Add the gnocchi to the water, a few at a time so that they do not stick together. Simmer and continue to stir gently over low heat for 3 to 4 minutes until they float to the surface. Remove the cooked gnocchi with a ladle and drain well. Add them to a special sauce you have waiting or drizzle with sage butter and a sprinkle of grated Parmesan cheese. Gnocchi can be a fun family project.